Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing a team I built for anti-lag purpose. Basically what happened was during the past few days and during my plays, the lag issue was so bad, and I lost so many battles because of lag. Sometimes I just cannot count the faster moves from the opponent. Sometimes I cannot throw my moves, and sometimes I cannot change my Pokemon. All kinds of issues like that. So I decided to build this team with the Hypno in the lead, and also a Charmer and a Razor Leafer in the back. All the Pokemons being Shadow that deals a lot of damage from the fast moves, so you don't necessarily need to rely completely on your charged move. So that's how I decided to use this team for anti-lag purpose. And I know this team is very toxic. However, I have been really frustrated due to the lag issue. That's why I decided to use this team. It's pretty good, honestly, at least for the set I played today. I'm going to try this team later tomorrow. I have completed all my 5 sets today, so I cannot do more videos for this team, but it's working pretty well for me. I go Shadow Hypno in the lead with Confusion for the fast move, and also um, Ice Punch and Shadow Ball. I'll go Shadow Gramble and a Shadow Victreebel in the back. Out of all the three Pokemons, only Shadow Hypno has PvP IV. I believe mine is ranked 40 something, is pretty decent. And my Shadow Victreebel and also Shadow Gramble both have uh, okay IVs, especially my Shadow Grapple. That was the first Shadow Grapple I caught. It has very high damage and barely any defense and HP. However, I reckon if I'm using a Shadow Pokemon to begin with, I'll probably just go for the extra damage. That's why I decided to use this high damage Pokemon instead of a Shadow Grapple with better bulk. Grapple, to be honest, is a really fragile Pokemon anyways, so might as well just boost the attack stats. So another issue recently I've been dealing with is hard counter. Like no matter how you manage your team, how do you design your lines, it doesn't matter, you just get hard countered anyways. So there is not much logic in terms of lineups in the building of this team. It's more just for fast move damage. All the three Pokemons deals a lot of damage using their fast moves. That's why I have chosen these three Pokemons. Surprisingly, the lineups I had during this set is not too bad. As you can see there, I tried to line up my Charmer against the opponent's Dragon type Pokemons, and then the opponent switched to a Dark Poison type, being Drapion, and then I switched to Victreebel. This is, well, on paper, this is not necessarily a favorable match for me. However, because Shadow Pokemons do deal 20% more damage to the opponent, and the Razor Leafer and the Charmer are both super strong fast moves. You basically only rely on your fast move damage. So it doesn't really matter that much if the opponent has resistance to your fast move. You are going to do a lot of damage anyways. As you can see there, it took like 3 Charmers to take down the opponent's dragon. It's really toxic, I know. And I got a few good leads. Being the first in the first matchup, I got Poliwrath against my Confusion user, and now I'm matching my Confusion user with another fighter. I found many Hypnors in the Great League ran Thunder Punch. However, I just feel Ice Punch is more versatile. It does super effective damage to flyers as Thunder Punch. Also, it deals super effective damage to ground types, which is also a rather common typing in the Great League, and it's super strong. So that's why I decided to run Ice Punch. And the downside of this team is it really doesn't have much bulk. So if you get hard countered, you might just go down within a few seconds. But as you can see here, my Charmer is lined up with a Steel type. However, as you can see there, the damage we deal to each other is pretty much the same. That's the bright side of using this team. Now, I believe I went for 5-0 in this set, and I was really surprised at how strong this team is. Now, I showed you the foul play. I believe I can take out the it's a simultaneous KO, but it doesn't really matter when Charm pretty much did like a 1/3 of surfetched HP. So that's just it's so strong. It does so much damage. I feel it's stupid, and it's almost cartoonish. It doesn't feel like a regular battle to me. Usually, my team compo is one Pokemon with really high damage and two Pokemons with really good bulk. However, this team is like the reverse of my usual playstyle. Being Hypnor has the bulk. Well, even though it's not as bulky as a regular Hypnor, however, Hypnor, even being a Shadow, has decent bulk to it. It can take like 2 Mother Bombs there, no problem. That's a good thing. And then the two Pokemons in the backline, I basically decided to choose a high attack IV for them because both Pokemons are really frail to begin with. I feel it doesn't really matter if you give them a little bit more bulk. I would rather to give them a bit more damage. So being Shadow, they deal more damage to begin with, and if you give them a little bit more damage, it's just going to make them stronger. You might be able to take out the opponent before they take out you. That's all what this game is about, honestly. Here, my charged moves on Shadow Victreebel is Acid Spray, which is probably my favorite charged moves in the game. There, I was really lucky, even though my Hypnor has bad IVs, it still survived long enough to get to the Acid Spray and lured the defense of the opponent's Pidgeot. So that one was lucky. I would say this is a pretty neutral matchup. Both Pokemons have moves to deal super effective damage on each other, and here I decided to let it go, believing it's just a icy event. I feel with this team, taking lead advantage or switch advantage is pretty important because you have two completely different Pokemons in the back, and that's why I decided to place Hypnor in the lead because out of all the three Pokemons, Hypnor does have the best bulk, And Hypnor is like this box of mystery. You never know what moveset is going to run. So I reckon if I put Hypnor in the lead, there is more chance for me to win the lead, and then I can line up my Charmer or Razor Leafer against the opponent's backline accordingly. For this team, I find if you line up the wrong Pokemon with your opponent, that would be pretty much GG's. This toxic team is really all about lineups. It does there isn't much. To be honest with you, I admit like I'm aware of that there is not much skill to using this team. It's just tap tap tap. However, this season lag has been so bad, and to be honest with you guys, I was a bit frustrated. That's why I decided to use this toxic team, which works out pretty well. As you can see here, my Shadow Victory Bell is having a battle with XL Lickitung. Lickitung is really bulky, and that's why many people use it. And as you can see there, not Razor Leaf, one Leaf Blade pretty much did half of Licktung's HP, and the opponent just left the game. Yeah, so this said, it went pretty well. However, I do have many laggy sets in this season and lost a lot of battles due to lag. I don't know how you guys feel, and I saw other players using Triple Shadow Team just for more fast move damage. I feel it's a thing we can do in this season just because of the lagging issue, and hopefully Niantic will get to it and solve the issue, but you never know. Niantic is kind of slow when it comes to things like that, and using this team I go to rank 21 there. So yeah, this is a team I had fun with, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to the battlers who played with me for these 5 battles, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.